This might be the biggest and best Get Woke, Go Broke in the history of this channel. And that's saying a lot because I've covered many businesses that thought they were super duper woke, only to find out that that's not really awesome for business. We covered a long time ago that cafe that charged men 30% more for coffee, only to close eventually. Last week, we covered a coffee barista or a coffee joint where the employees demanded the owners give them ownership, and that business closed. Well, now we might have the fastest Get Woke, Go Broke in history 1 week after opening a LGBTQ plus bar that opened on July 1st has already closed. I'm not kidding you. This is via Libs of TikTok. Doc Marie's is a lesbian bar that opened on July 1st of this year with hope of bringing more inclusivity to the city of Portland. Now, if I would have told you before the video that it was going to be in Portland or Seattle or some, you probably would have assumed that was where it was. But hilariously, it's in the wokest city in America, one of the wokest cities in America, and it still failed. But just 1 week after their grand opening, they were forced to shut down because of complaints that the bar was not a, quote, safe space. Similar to the story that was written a few weeks ago about the cafe in Philadelphia that was shut down by employees for not being woke enough, Doc Marie's was cannibalized by the woke mob. By the way, if you enjoy my videos, please click that red subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. I know you may have to create an account, and that's kind of a pain, but it is a huge help to me. And, you know, it's Wednesday. You've got time, and I would really appreciate it. The crowd on opening day was huge. One woman said the line for entry on opening night was wrapped around the block with literally 200 lesbians. Oh my God, could you imagine? But the excitement about the new progressive hangout dissipated quickly. Within days, Doc Marie's found itself on the receiving end of claims of not being inclusive enough for trans people and people of color. I don't really understand how you are inclusive or exclusive to these people when you serve. I mean, do they not have enough White Claws, or I don't know. I have no idea what BIPOC people drink. I thought everyone just enjoyed beer. I didn't know that whatever your orientation was, that dictated the kind of beverage you liked. Or maybe it was that they had cheese curds instead of cheese sticks, and they preferred the sticks because they were more phallic. I don't know. Now, Doc Marie's found itself on the receiving end of not being inclusive enough. Despite mask mandates being lifted in Portland, patrons accused the bar of not implementing enough coof safety. Patrons also claimed that Doc Marie's had, quote, culturally appropriative art on the walls. One TikToker said she attended the grand opening and breaks down the claims against the bar, and they have now deleted them. Employees of Doc Marie created an Instagram page to echo their concerns. Imagine having employees that are this entitled. Like, I mean, I have, 5 or 6 employees here for this channel. They do a wide variety of things. Some of them, like Maggie, she coordinates all the marketing, all the ads and sponsors. She also helps me as a PA around, the office. You've got Ben, my thumbnail person. They have their job. And I've got 2 video editors, Sean and Steven. And like, if any of them, if they created an Instagram page to complain about the working conditions, the second I found out about it, they would just be fired. Like, there's just, this is like, wouldn't that be like the normal reaction in the normal world? Like, oh, you don't like working here? Cool. You're fired. Cool story, bro. You had time to create an Instagram account to whine about working at a place with 6 other employees. Awesome. Cool. Here's a box. Get the F out. You know what's super inclusive? Being homeless. Get out. They created an Instagram page echo these concerns. They claimed that the owners weren't proactive enough in creating a safe space. And by the way, let me be clear, 1 week. 1 week is all they were open. Then, of course, they accused the owners of racism. The employees also demanded that the bar host, quote, free opportunities for education for the community. What? What? Here's a free education that most people can get at the bar. They're not that attractive. You've had 10 beers, maybe go home. Just saying. You're not as good looking as you think you are. Go home. Or how about maybe that big muscly dude over in the corner who's eyeballing you all night, it's not worth it. Maybe just enjoy your drink, go home. Okay, these are educations that anyone can get for free at any bar. We, the Marie Acquai Workers Collective, hereafter MEWC, are composed of the current employees of Doc Marie's. We only speak for ourselves, not the ownership of the bar, Donk Brands LLC. This is the only social media account affiliated with us. We felt misled about the being safe and welcoming. Our vision is a queer worker-owned co-op that is run democratically, provides mutual aid, and hosts free opportunities for education to our community. It's a bar! It's a bar! Are you insane? I mean, what? Yes, you are insane. 100%, you're insane. There's no question about it. Eventually, the employees demanded the owners relinquish ownership of the bar to hand the business to them. The owners were given a 24-hour deadline to adhere to the ludicrous demands. Yesterday, we presented a list of demands including owner resignation and relinquishing stake to workers, which as of 7 p.m. on 7/4/2022 has not been acknowledged despite being passed the agreement. Who are these people? Who are these people? I'm sorry, barista. I'm sorry, dishwasher and line cook. How much money did you put up to open the business? Was it exactly $0? Did you take a business loan? Did you mortgage your home to open this business? Are you also working for free? Oh, none of that's true? But you want stake in the company? Just 5 days after opening, the bar announced on July 6th that they had to close, quote, temporarily to address the cries from the woke mob for a safe and inclusive space. Surrendering to the woke mob doesn't appear to be working out for Doc Marie's favor, as the bar remains closed with no plan to reopen. Are you kidding me? Like, we hear you, and we are taking steps to ensure that we can carry out our mission of being proud, safe, and an inclusive space for the community. We will be posting updates on our action plan shortly, as well as a timeline for reopening. Hasn't sent anything, hasn't opened anything yet either. And it shouldn't surprise you even one little bit that they don't allow any comments on this. No comments. What about this one? A picture of a cat. No comments. So they don't allow. Oh dang, this is actually a nice looking facility. Very cool. They must have spent a lot of money that the employees didn't contribute to. Like, this is what happens when your entire, like, what does, like, and by the way, there are absolutely, like, gay bars. I mean, they exist. They're everywhere. There's like a dozen of them in Milwaukee. Cool. Awesome. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I've gone to several of them and I've never felt like I wasn't, welcome there. People were always nice. Now, maybe that's the Midwest thing. I don't know. But imagine allowing your employees... Imagine letting your employees shut your business down in just 5 days because you weren't woke enough. And they have 9,000 followers. Doc Marie's, they have she, they, he bar. I can't even. You have like, remember this Mina Worlds? they see these other people who think, you know, this is another queer-owned business shut down by employees for not being woke enough. Mina's World, a cafe in Philadelphia that prided itself on being queer-owned. Again, don't care. Doesn't mean you make a good coffee. Although I know coffeebrandcoffee.com does. We are fully restocked. Promo code THEQUARTERING on single orders will save you 5% on our 6 delicious coffees, 6 organic teas, or 3 hot cocos. And Coffee Brand Coffee doesn't care about your orientation. We don't care about our employees' orientation. We care about delivering you good coffee. Isn't that crazy? And Coffee Brand Coffee is growing exponentially every month. We're already taking in commercial orders. We just had a huge order for like almost 100 5-pound bags from a commercial entity. It's like, isn't it shocking that people just want to buy a good product? Or you want to go to a coffee shop that just makes good coffee, or you want to go to a pub that just has good drinks at a fair price with good munchies? Imagine going to a pub, or you know, and like designing it around being woke, or like you know, being inclusive. You know what's inclusive? A good time. You go to a pub that has good music, good atmosphere, you know, pool table, dartboard. That's maybe the Midwest to me, but every bar should have a pool table and at least one dartboard. Jukebox, good drinks, good prices, and good munchies. How do so many bars just screw this up? It's so easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Get woke, go broke. We'll talk to you again real soon.